What's up, guys? I'm Tebow, and I'm so excited to do the U version verse of the day. And actually, it's not one verse, it's two, so that's kind of sweet. So we have that going for us, which is nice. So let's dive in. Ephesians 2 8 and 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not of ourselves, it is the gift of God, not as a result of works, so that no one may boast. Man, I feel like we do that way too often. We boast about it like we earned it, like we deserve it. And we didn't, and we don't. None of us are good enough. I'm so far from being good enough to deserve grace, but God loved us enough. I love that Paul mentions grace 3 times in this chapter and 12 times in Ephesians. You know what? I think he wants us to understand grace because he emphasizes it over and over and over again. And guys, why it matters so much is because we were in debt, and it was a debt we couldn't pay. Imagine if you were in debt and you knew you could never pay it, and someone walked up to you and took out a checkbook and a pen and wrote the exact amount and handed it to you to make you debt free. Wow. But you see, guys, we were in debt. We could never pay it. And the God of this universe loved us enough to send his son on a rescue mission to pay our debt, to pay my debt, the debt that I could never pay. But you see, this debt wasn't paid with a pen and a piece of paper and a checkbook. It was paid with Jesus' life, the Son of God's life. And he loved us enough to pay that debt. That is the grace of God. We don't deserve and we didn't earn. But when we boast, let's not boast on anything we've done because it's ultimately not that great. But we can boast about everything that he has done because it is great. So let's go boast, but boast about him.